Alright guys, how you doing? So this is the video on technique on the hands now. The way that we hold the sticks for now, we're using the match grip for now. There's three essential ways, which is traditional, there is match grip, and then there is the French grip. Those are the three essential grips that we normally use. But for now, we're just gonna mostly do traditional grip because it's the grip that we're gonna be using the most. And then later on, when we start getting to high intermediate levels, that's when French grip starts coming along. And if we're going to start learning traditional grip, then that's a whole different ballgame. But for now, just traditional grip. So, posture, you remember, sit up straight. All right, about a finger space from the sticks. All right, on the drum head, you don't want it too low or too high. So, the way that we hold the sticks, very important. The palm should always be looking down. This is my palm. And the palm should always be looking down. I'm making an L shape. I don't know if you see here. My thumb, it's looking towards the side. If I'm putting the stick like this and I'm holding the stick the way I'm supposed to, my thumb is looking to the side. And I'm making a triangle shape right here. If I hold my other stick like this and I had a stick on top of it, there will be another triangle shape there. Okay? So the palm, very important. The palm down. Your hand is not meant to do this. Not to go up and down. Your hand was meant to do this, up and down like this. Alright, you could mess up your wrist. Now, I know you see a lot of drummers playing like this and this, but really what they're doing is not really playing like this because that injures yourself right here. Okay, it could give you tendonitis too. So, what you want is, what you're seeing them doing is using their fingers. That's really what they're doing. They're playing with their fingers and a little bit of their thumb and this type of action, but they're barely using the wrist. They won't be using the wrist because now they will have a lot of problems, okay? So the wrist was meant to do this, up and down. This is the motion. Only the wrist moves, up, down, up, down. I'm not moving my forearm. I'm not doing this, all right? That's for different, more advanced techniques that we're gonna be learning later on, which are the motor techniques and stuff like that. But for now, all we want is just the wrist to go up and down, wrist. Thumb to the side, stays always on the side, up and down. Alright, this is your motion. And the way that we hold the stick, very important. Normally, if you have a big first stick, they have a little flag. That's where your fulcrum point of the stick is. Your thumb goes on the flag. Alright, and then this, a lot of people see doing this. That's for timbales and other type of techniques and stuff. This is the way that we hold the stick. You have to leave a little gap here. You have to be able to see the stick. Your thumb is on the stick. And the finger goes right here. And this is the way we hold the stick. Now we leave a gap here. We don't tighten. You don't want this muscle. This gives you tendonitis. So don't tighten. You want to relax. You want to be able to hold the stick, but you don't want to be able to, like lose the stick either or drop it. So this is your fulcrum point on the stick. Now these lines on your finger, these lines right here, are the ones that go on the actual stick. Not these lines in the back, but the lines in the front. They are the ones that actually hold the stick together. So the tips of your fingers are holding the stick and the lines are gripping the stick. Okay? So this is what you're doing. Holding the stick and then line, 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 and then you go hold the stick like this. By the way, a stick is an extension of your arm, if you didn't know. Okay? It is. It's really what it is. A stick is an extension of your arm. Okay? Alright? You're extending because we're using cymbals and we're using different drums depending on what kind of drums we're playing. So hold the stick like this, leave a little gap, make sure you can see the stick, grip the stick around like that, and we're gonna do the palm down. Nice and relaxed. Now don't over grip the stick. You don't want this. This gives you tendonitis. I don't know if you see, but you want to relax. Relax the hand. Nice and relaxed, but not super loose. Where you're holding the stick, where you're feeling all the fingers on the sticks. Be careful. I see a lot of kids doing this, playing like this, with the fingers out. This is wrong. The finger should always be on the sticks. Okay? All right. Without further ado, we do the triangle. Now, another thing, we do not leave the sticks on the drum head. Wrong. When you hit, you let it rebound, and then you put it back down, but you leave about an inch space. Right? About half an inch. But do not leave the stick on the drum. We don't do this. This is wrong. Right? Not only that, are you getting all the tension from the hit and passing it to your arms, and that also gives you tendonitis. So you don't want this. You want to let the stick bound and then not absorb the hit and just let it there. So you hit, leave it there. Hit, leave it there. Hit, leave it there. Not only that, it looks very uniform when you're playing with some other people from all over the world. They know their techniques. Everybody's playing and reading the same thing. Everybody looks the same. Sticks down, down, down. Everybody goes up the same way. Everybody plays the same way. Okay? So this is the proper way of how to hold. Now the reason why they're called match grips is because the hands are matching each other. Okay? And the thumbs are looking towards each other. So this is called match grip. Alright? So remember, you sit up straight. Only this part of the arm goes up. Both hands. Alright? We don't do the chicken wing. We don't go like this. We don't play too high or too low. Right away, as soon as we're there, we have about a finger space between the sticks and the pad. And we're sitting straight and we're ready to go. Alright? This is match grip. Right here. Hands straight up. This is 90-degree angle. Alright? From here to here is a 90-degree angle. That's why we call it a 90-degree angle. So you want nice and high. The slower you go, the higher you get. I've been saying in all the other videos. Alright? The faster we go, the shorter and more relaxed we get. The more loose we get with the sticks, but we're still holding. Okay? You're going to see. So always the palm down. And notice that my fingers are always staying stuck like if they were glued to the stick. Okay? So when I loose, but I'm not doing this. It's not just wrist. This is wrong too, guys. It's not just wrist. Alright? It's wrist and fingers. Wrist and fingers. So help yourself out. Nice and slow. I don't know if you see the motion. Alright? So that's the motion. And, okay? It's like if you were doing this. And the congas, same technique. But you're holding a stick, you're gripping it, and you're going like this. Alright? Same thing. Alright? This is called match grip, guys. Alright, match grip. So, we know the technique for match grip. Alright? So, sit up straight. Go right in the middle of the pad. Both sticks looking at each other. Aiming towards each other. We go up, we go down. Go up, and one stays down all the time. Don't leave the sticks on the drum head. Very important. Okay, guys? So, that is the technique for match grip. Or I think they call it also the American grip.